What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're out here this morning at our drainage project that we have to do, and this is a poultry farm that was built a few years back, and the drainage on it is horrible. I've already got the dozer here, got laser set up right there. As you see, this is the back of the houses here, and there's a road, or there should be a road right here. This is farmer's field behind back here, and there needs to be a road put in all the way up there to where my truck is parked up that way. As you can see, this all stays wet down in here, and the drainage, I've been walking around out here trying to get figure out what the drainage should be, because it's definitely not correct. As you see, I mean, everything out here just holds water. Drainage was put in too close to the back of the houses right here, so if you need to come out the back door right there for anything, you don't have any room to turn right here. And we can cut some of this hill right here, some of this dirt, and put here and bring this up right here and move the ditch back, because that's only probably 15 foot from the concrete slab right there on the back door to right there, maybe 18. So we can probably move that ditch over another 10 to 15 foot back here, and you know, slope this off this way, and clean this up and get a slope on it, and put about a 0.5% or 3/4% slope, whatever we can get away with. Walk down this way and show you what they got going on. As you can see, it just goes up and down and up and down all through here. There's no, I don't know what they were thinking when they did this, but they wasn't, evidently. The drainage between some of the houses are pretty good and everything. There's a couple of them that need some work, but this one here, they come down in this low spot, as you see right here from where the dozer is sitting at. They made this ditch, and then it's supposed to divert out in this field right here, as you see, and go out through there. The water goes out through there and dumps, but that just makes a big wet spot and makes it hard to mow around. So it looks like, to me, it'd make a lot more sense, and they did the same thing up here between these two houses up here. It'd make a whole lot more sense if we cut a single ditch beside this fence row right here, and slope it down like this, and make a kind of a V ditch, and dump everything off out down here, is what it looks like to me. Will make a whole lot more sense, because right there where my dozer sitting at is actually the high spot, and this here goes downhill, as you see, straight down to a bottom in a creek down there. The same thing on the other side. So they dumped this right here, put a culvert in, and it's about half washed out, but they put this culvert in to catch this water and dump it out on the other side of this fence right here, as you see, which really doesn't make a lot of sense, because if they would have just cut that knoll down right there, they wouldn't have had to put this culvert in. The water would have just dumped right there. It doesn't make much sense. There's multiple wet spots through here, and makes it very difficult to be able to cut the grass. He just cut the grass, I believe, yesterday. I think he knew I was coming, and I got to meet with him this morning and find out exactly what he wants to do here. Overall, between the houses, the drainage is not horrible. I mean, there's a few wet spots in there, whatnot. We can touch up, put a few bucket loads of dirt in, just have some dips in it that holds a little water. But this at the back right here it's really wet back here everywhere. So I'll show you this thing on the dozer I got here. I think I turned it on the last video, but I got it set up here, and you see it blinking green right there. It's going to be a lot of dirt to move. I don't know if he wants to, I don't know how involved he wants to get with this, so we're gonna have to see. He may not want to get that involved with it, but I know he wants the drainage the best we can get it. But you gotta look at what it costs to move this amount of dirt and everything as well. But that's what I'm thinking should be done. If we can come off the back side of those houses there, fill in that low spot and bring it on back a little bit more gentle slope, we got room to do it. We can move our ditch back here by this fence and dump those 3 houses that way, the other 3 behind me, and I think the drainage will be pretty well spot on. And I think we're going to have some leftover dirt here I can cut out and we can build him a road up through there where my truck is parked over there, and get rid of this low spot so he don't keep creating ruts in here. So that's kind of the plan. Let me talk to him and see what he wants to do. So I had to come down here to the lowest spot and set my receiver up here. I wasn't thinking I was on high ground up there. Anyway, now we got that correct. I'm pretty close. I'll probably have to make some adjustment to it over here. I'm gonna see start cutting a little bit of this stuff out and see what I can do with it. right, guys, I have set my laser to a 2% slope from the back side of the houses over here coming this way. As I say, they're dropping off right now at 7 and 8% at some spots, but over this long grade I've got it set to about 2%, and it's showing I'm a little bit low right there, which is good because I'm about to dig a channel right there. So if I can come back up right here and push this dirt on out down there is what I'm looking for, and then I can start rolling this dirt over there, fill that ravine in, move the ditch back this direction. At least that's my plan. All right, guys. Well, I got a ditch cut. I got to finish cleaning it out. I just got it kind of roughed in right there. Now, I asked him when the D7 was coming because this stuff is hard as concrete right here. As you see right there how solid that is where I had to cut across it. But it's supposed to rain either tonight or in the morning, so I'm trying to get this cleaned up here some, and where it will drain, I'm gonna make a cut from where that old ditch was there to over here. After I get this pushed out to where to drain, hopefully all this water will drain all the way back down yonder way, and then kind of get this smoothed out here a little bit, so it won't be such a mess when the rain gets here. Alright guys, so it has rained all night long and it's still raining a little bit. I wanted to come down here and take a look at this. This is where the road is going right here, where I was parked at yesterday, as you see. And it's a mud hole. I may get stuck. I backed down in here last night with that trailer on to try to get my transit or laser and everything, and that was a mistake. I like to not got out of here, and I had it in four-wheel drive and everything. I went backwards and forwards, and I finally dug down and got a little traction and managed to get out of here, but I definitely slung mud all over everything in the process. We're gonna see how big a mud hole we got back here. Got water standing over there on that side. Yeah, buddy. I think we're stuck. Maybe I can get it out. Get turned around here. Alrighty, I don't think we'll be driving back here. I kind of figured that. And you mess with that clay right there and get it disturbed, it is a mess till it gets packed back down. But I wanted to come out here and look at this and see what it was looking like. There's a ditch that we made that I'm not done with, but I tried to get it to where at least some water would run down through here. You can see that house there is draining into here, and I was in the process of cutting this this house right here down. I'm trying to get all the pad, where the extension of the pad where the house was built, trying to get all those pretty uniform, where they had house that 6 house down there dropped off real bad, and then this one up here was pretty well flat, and then this one right here where I'm at dropped off real bad. So I'm trying to push some fill out of this ditch that I cut up here, and trying to get them all pretty well uniform. But our ditch is definitely flowing some water down through it, because it just got through raining here just a little bit ago. We had some heavy rain. And this stuff out here is a greasy mess. I'll have to clean this up, clean it out. It done got dark yesterday, or last night, when I was trying to finish cutting this. I was just trying to hog out some material up there and push up a pile of dirt. We'll use some of this dirt right here for the road up there. We're running out of dirt, so I'm trying to cut this right here down. As I say, come down here and look at this last one. This is the last one right here. It's draining into here. As you see, right here is where we pulled that culvert out yesterday. As you seen, had the tractor in there and got that culvert dug out. That's where it was, and we had that big hole right here. So got all dumping out down here now. Could definitely have a mud bog back here. Can't hardly walk in this stuff. I don't know if that puts into perspective how much runoff there is coming off of here, but it's a considerable amount of water that's coming down through that ditch and going out down there. Shot back up that way. A lot of runoff. And regardless of how smooth you get this dirt work, it's gonna wash until it gets grass on it. It's one of them deals you got to keep adding to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, but I want to come check this out. It's wet, and throw this in the end of the video. I only used the laser and the receiver on cutting this ditch right here. I just doing these right here off eyeball. They're not, I would have had to reset my laser to the higher height in order to do all these, but I'm just hogging out dirt still right now, and just trying to eyeball them and get it. I mean, you can obviously tell that they're sloped down. The exact percentage of them is not that important as long as the water will run off of them. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. Definitely got water going down the ditch, that's for sure. Lots of it. So I cut out a good bit more off of this pad here that's flatter, kind of make it resemble that one there, and this one up here. What a muddy mess. I'm just pushing this dirt across here, down through these valleys and stuff, getting it over here and getting in a pile so that I can push it up that road up there. That's a pile I pushed up there after dark last night. You can see how much fill I have added to this right here, because that's back to the base ground down there. And I didn't worry about trying to cut the topsoil and everything off of this, because there's very little topsoil here. These houses were built, and there wasn't much topsoil to be spread out, and so there's just not very much topsoil there. But grass grows around a poultry farm regardless, so we'll be all right with that. I was wondering how well that was going to work. I knew I had that culvert right there pretty well blocked up and covered up, and I was trying to leave a little bit so water would come out of it so it still drained and wouldn't back up here. It was already backing up here, but you know what I mean. Didn't want to make it worse until I could get back over here and we could address this other side. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and we'll put some more in a second part, I suppose. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.